Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to this video. Myself Bala here and also my channel Talent Traders. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. In this video, I'm going to discuss about my Google Sheet, how we can effectively use this Google Sheet on weekly time frame. And there is an update on the Google Sheet on weekly basis. Every week, Monday, the sheet will be updated. And end of the week, the weekly sheet is going to update. And positional sheet is monthly once it is going to update. And one more important thing. So many people were asking about the sheet, and first you need to know about the sheet. The sheet which I'm not providing you any tips or any buy sell entry points. Okay, so while I'm using the sheet to find out a trade opportunity for my advanced option strategy, so I am using 5 different strategies to trade with edging as well as naked basis. By using the sheet, I can real time I can find out my trade opportunities. That is what the main concept which I use this Google Sheet. And if you are following here at this moment, I find out that it triggers my entry if it is 100%. If it is 90%, it was a trigger which going to happen in soon. So that is why I'm tracking the sheet day by day. In this sheet, the last week update where you have seen, from there we find a lot of opportunities, and nearby the closing the last Thursday and Friday market is moving down. That's why the option which is already triggered our target, now it has returned back. So like you can see Astral and NTPC and even Tata Communication, it moved very big and then returned back, and Axis Bank also moved higher. But the stock is about a real time updated about the option prices along with my strike prices, which strike prices I am going to focus for my trade. Okay, so that will be updated here. And the entry point, so the entry point is the trigger for my confirmation on the trend. So which side I am going to go for. If on the left side of this particular sheet is about denoting the call strike prices, and the right side it's about the sheet is telling you about the put strike prices. I am going to track both the strike prices in a single window, and also I just focusing which is going to nearby or which is going to trigger, that also I'm going to focus. If I'm using the weekly sheet, in this weekly sheet I'm just simply focusing short term opportunities, so like a 2 to 3 days holding or 4 5 days holding kind of short trades which I'm focusing. And in a monthly sheet I'm just focusing the trades which I'm going to focus for monthly position, maybe a 1 week or a 10 days or even 15 days. So the maximum holding period for that particular stock is about 1 month, because it's about monthly positional, because on the up to their contract expiry. But I am not going to take a trades at the up to that expiry, because in nearby expiry the premium decay would be very fast. I know well, because we are buying options, we are not going to sell options. By using the system, I'm just buying the options. And last week trades you just watched about that HAL is the top performer, and LNT. So we find the LNT weekly opportunity around 92, and BEL. So many live session I was suggesting you, even that option which given me less than 5 rupees, and it went up to 7 plus right now. And MCX, some liquidity issue. Axis Bank we find out around 33, that is working. Tata Communication and some stocks like Ultratech Cements, currently it is closing price, but it is moved higher, like Tata Motor also moved higher, and PFC that is also moving higher. And Tata Power 3 rupees in a day when it is triggered 10.7. So maybe intraday, if you want to follow this system as in intraday, you need to apply your strategies. Someone was asking, oh, the sheet alone it's good enough, I can track my trades, and like that they are saying. But what I'm suggesting you, if you want to use the sheet, you can use it, and the top stocks you can follow an opportunity if you find, if you are using any other methods, because if you are a trader you have some method, so you can apply your methods on this stocks which is in the top. And recently in put side we find out the options like MPSs, IEX, and Hindustan Unilever, Techem. And Techem also we has taken a live, and 54, and after that it coming down to very lower, and then it went up to 19 percentage. So whatever the about to 100 percentage, that is what our profit. If it is below, so it is nearing to that entry. If it is 100, exactly at entry point. Maybe whatever the thing which I used for a last week, maybe you can carry for a next week also. If the stock which is triggers, if you have Friday, if the stock, any stock which is triggers, you may be going to carry forward. But what I'm doing in this sheet, every month, monthly, starting of the month, we are going to update a monthly sheet every day, every week, Fridays. That means maybe a Saturday or Sunday, we are going to update this sheet. And today I'm going to update the sheet for next week. From Monday onwards, the sheet would be a fresh sheet, and we will find out newer opportunities. So in this weekly based sheet, so first 3 week are not expiry week. Before the expiry week, we can use it, and nearby expiry week, we are not going to use the sheet because it's a time decay related, because option buying. And I'm just going to, in a real time, I'm going to update using our stock option positional trading strategy, and this weekly sheet is going to be updated now. So I'm going to update the sheet in a real time, so you will be understood. So the last week, whatever the trades which generated by this sheet, here you are seeing real time. Okay, some of the trades which is triggers your entry and maybe targeted, and after that it coming the lower, it's about a closing price. Like real example is about Tata Power 215 call option. If you want, I can show you how Tata Power 215 call option, and I can show you that how did we understood that Tata Power 215. It's about a weekly trade. I just taken that, given me such an opportunity, just 5 minutes. Look at this. This is what my breakout. Once it is breakout around 9:40 of 8th of June, which given you the breakout around 10.7, and immediately jumps to 13.65, near about 3 rupees. That's good enough for an intraday. So maybe around more than near about 10,000 plus. That's good enough on a day itself. After that, if you are holding, if you are ready to hold it for with the stop loss and target, you can. But weekly trade, so every week Monday we are going to get a newer opportunities. That was a great trade. Weekly 3-4 trades is good enough to make money on positional basis. Only Monday, Tuesday entries, if you take that, and you should wait for up to Friday, and maybe a good opportunity, you can earn 10 to 15% on all the options. The option premium is low, and week by week the premium is going to be reducing, right? So, and first week is a more premium. So we are in the second week of June month, and next Monday is about third week. The first week only 2 days. That 2 days also we find some opportunities. That is what some not ARPO, GMR Infra, that given you more than 60% return. We are going to enter on the third week. So let me going to update the sheet. It will be auto updated on real time market. So now I'm going to change the sheet, and I'm going to update the sheet based on my concepts. So, and maybe after that the previous data would not be available. So that's why we made a video, and you will be finding that the previous data sheets and will be updated. Okay, so let me go to update. We are going to update that sheet, and after update you cannot able to get the previous data. Okay, so I'm going to start to updating. So how it is going to real time update, and it will be auto selected the strike prices, and also automatically filter out the entry point. Monthly sheet will not be affected, and it will be still remaining same up to the end of this month. So a lot of opportunities we got it in this month. And weekly position is going to be changed, and we are going to focus newer opportunities from Monday onwards. So the sheet will be going to real time update right now. So hope you understood the concept behind the sheets, and I'm not providing you any tips. If you want to try, so you can try with the minimum thing, and at least 1 month you try if it is like, and you can follow or continuously along with this sheet. That will give me a confidence, and no need for watching the charts and other things by using the sheet, and that I'm simply following with the sheet. And let me try that is going to be updated. Let me wait, and I'm just doing it, and it will take some minutes and time. So it will automatically update. It will be remove the previous data, and it will be automatically change over the next week data. The next week data which I'm going to start at, that is updated from the 9:15 from Monday onwards. So only fresh breakout, if you're focusing, that may be a good opportunity. I can go for only fresh breakouts. That fresh breakouts may be an intraday opportunity. Okay, maybe if you are using some charts, maybe I'm not suggesting you this may be a tool. Okay, maybe the super trend also you can follow. Not only that strike price, I will tell you what I'm just exactly explaining. You just wait for it. So the sheet is going to be updated. So once it is updated, the newer strike price would be available, newer entry prices, and that is for third week of June. Till it's not updated, yeah, I think updating. So hope you are seeing that now the changeover is happening now. So then, so this is what the thing which is updated right now. From this entry point and strike price is entirely different. So for example, Axis Bank we are seen last week is around 930 call option, but this week is 970. So every strike price will be changed and entry price will be changing, and entry opportunity from Monday onwards we are going to focus from this sheet, and put side also be changed, and we don't get any opportunity here. It's a fresh sheet for next week. That week is started from 12th to 16th, and maybe and the next week also we can use for 3 weeks, and 4th week should be the expiry week. I'm not going to take for this expiry week, and as of now the weekly sheet is updated, and monthly sheet it doesn't any changes, still remain same, and we find a lot of opportunities that got triggered our target. So for example, how I'm going to use, so if you know the advanced strategy, you can use this sheet directly. If you don't know, so let us assume the HAL 3100 is the monthly strike price. Okay, monthly strike price which is 197 is my entry point. After 197, okay, I can focus any charts. Maybe this is what Dixon. So I'm just suggesting you, if you want, you can try 3100, and this is what ITM options, so deep ITM options right now. It is increased. Maybe it's not liquid because of very deep ITM. So when did my entry is triggered? Somewhere around 197, maybe at this day, around sorry, 197 where 4th May, June, happening here. So 23rd May. I think this was not active. This is the strike price HAL 3100, what we are looking, that right strike price. Maybe it's not a liquid. So Tata Communication 1300. So Tata Com 1300. I'm just suggesting you in maybe, yeah. So we are finding the trade opportunity at this day. Look at this, and we mark the entry level around 62. That was triggered 2nd of June. So what I'm simply, so a lot of indicators and technicals, but you can know many things. I just simply super trend that will help us to take a trade. Look at this. Here is my entry point. Okay, so for example, here is my entry point which triggers, and I don't know whether it is increase or decrease, but at this point I can keep a stop loss here and let it run. But retracement opportunity also be there in this particular point. So look at this. At this point now it is given you good profit, maybe again here and given you profit, and again here given you profit. So maybe the strike price in the top list of this particular, and we can focus that particular strike price for a continuous entry opportunities. If it is entry, we can go for, and it is keep on increasing the strike price. So you can also change the strike price now 400, 1400, and the same strike price also if you are focusing for a buying opportunity. Look at this yesterday. Just thinking over 15 minutes super trend. That's it. I'm not changing anything. But same thing is just still buying in here, and new opportunity may be there. And maybe if you are a quick scalper, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, so you know well. But simple the super trend strategy, how this works. But the stock selection is different based on the concept. Look at this. The stock is in the top level. So on 1400 call option, one opportunity, yeah, that gives you, and then second opportunity, third opportunity, in fourth opportunity, and fifth opportunity. 5 trade opportunities on the top stocks. That was giving you keep on increasing, and means if it is not given you increase, it is a selling point. Don't need to focus this. Only at a buy point, so we can keep a small stop loss, and here also be a small stop. Here also be a stop, but more than your stop. Simple thing. So maybe if you are using any other powerful tool also, but I know the simple tool which is super trend, that is going to give you such an opportunity. And if you find this opportunity, that is what an most important point, and the top options only you can focus. So last week I find a RBL bank. So you are asking about how to use it, that's why I'm discussing this thing. Maybe that will help. So RBL Bank, I find a weekly basis or a monthly basis. I think 183 or 163. That is RBL Bank. You can see in the list, or we can find out RBL. Yeah, 163. Look at this, 12 to 16, 14. Okay. So I can go for RBL 163, the call strike price. Sorry, 162.5. You can see 162.5. Price is 63. And maybe 10 minutes. And it was not traded active, maybe deep in the money. But our entry point is triggers here. Maybe at that entry point also, you can see one more opportunity at the strike at 13 went to 17. And maybe an extra opportunity is maybe gap up. If it is in sale, and don't go for it. But better I can show you 170 call option RBL Bank liquid because of in the money we are focusing. So we can see the liquidity on this particular strike. So we know confirmation on the trend. So one opportunity. Maybe this was a failure opportunity. Second one, third one, and fourth one. So intraday scalping or intraday opportunities, you can make use of it by using this simple method. I hope you understood. And if you have any even further questions or doubts, so let I make a separate video for how to use the Google Sheet for intraday and positional. And if you really like this video, hit your like button. And if you want to know more about advanced option strategy, just ping me on the comment box, or you can directly contact me the number which shown in this video. That's what my WhatsApp number. You can get more detail on this class and courses also. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel. Thank you.